It's been a while, hasn't it, people? Hey everybody, Knick Knack here on my second channel, Knick Knack Anime, back again for another video. It's been a whole while since I made a video here on this channel or have been active on it. And let me tell you that I apologize, or the main reason why is because of work and school. And also I've been not in the mood for making videos on this channel, because this is just my second channel. And yeah, but I'm gonna try my best to make more videos on this channel because I don't want to just wither away and go to waste. And that's pretty much it. If I'm lucky, I'm going to try my best to make some more countdowns or just videos of talking about what animes I've been watching. And for those who actually give a crap about this channel, I thank you. But anyway, this is just going to be a random pickups video of all the anime, manga, music, and movies and TV shows I got. As you see on the title down below here, this is going to be anime and manga pickups number 4. Now, before I start showing you the stuff, let me just say that all the stuff I'm going to show, it has been stuff that I've been having for these past few months or years. But I was too lazy to show it, or didn't want to show it, because I was way too busy with our stuff. Yeah, so they just keep the amassing and amassing. And for these next few pickup videos I do, it's just gonna be showing you that amassed stuff. But anyway, most of you just don't want to see me ramble, so let's get started showing you the things I got. First things I want to show are a couple of CDs I've picked up for these past few months. Most of these are from Book Off. And I tell you what, if you have a Book Off around your area, you definitely need to check it out, because Book Off is so far personally one of my favorite stores of all time because of all the nice stuff it has, from action figures to anime to manga to video games to books. Definitely a must-go place if you have one. But let me start off with the CDs. First CD I got there was Dialect People's Expansion Team. I've been in a huge Dialect People's kick, I think, after I started listening to one of their songs in a video game called Anarchy Reigns. So I delved more into them, and I really like their stuff. Just an amazing rap group, and this album definitely some great shit, because some of the songs here are just awesome. Yeah, definitely my favorites, though it might just be a cop-out as worst comes to worst and live on stage. Still need to delve into it more, but unfortunately I haven't, due to me having a ton of CDs I still need to listen to. Next album or CD I got from Book Off was NSYNC No Strings Attached. I got this because of the song Bye Bye Bye. I really love that song a whole lot. Or I remember growing up listening to that song and enjoying it. So when I found this for $1 at Book Off, I definitely picked it up. Just like the majority of these CDs in this pickups video, I unfortunately still need to delve into it, but haven't because, yeah, been way too busy with our stuff. Next one is Good Charlotte, The Young and the Hopeless. Really want to get this because I grew up listening to their music when I was in elementary school. Of course, with those songs like Anthem, Lifestyles and Rich and Famous, Girls and Boys. Considering I actually personally enjoyed those songs, I definitely want to pick this up when I found it. And yeah. Next up is Sugar Ray 1459. I want to pick this up because I'm a fan of Sugar Ray. Like, I really enjoyed those songs like I Just Wanna Fly or Every Morning. One of my favorite songs of all time is Someday by Sugar Ray, and considering this album is the one that has that song, I want to pick up. And yeah, Sugar Ray, really great band from the 90s. Next up is Cat Williams is Pimpin' Pimpin'. I want to get this because I'm a fan of stand-up comedy. Like, I enjoy it a lot, and Cat Williams, definitely one of my favorite stand-up comedians. And I remember listening or seeing his stand-up called The Pimp Chronicles on YouTube, and I enjoyed it a lot, so I decided to pick this up. Next up is Alien Ant Farm Anthology. I remember borrowing this from a library and liking it a ton. Of course, one of the biggest reasons why I like Alien Ant Farm or want to get this album was because of their cover of Smooth Criminal. But surprisingly, there are other couple of songs that I really liked in this album as well, like Courage and Flesh and Bone. So yeah, Alien Ant Farm. I wonder what the heck happened to them. Next, Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just reading the back. Lenny Kravitz, I grew up with his music, listening to songs like Fly Away, Where Are We Running, and Over to Silver. One of the songs I wanted to get this album for was Dig In. And yeah, Lenny Kravitz, a really great rock musician. And yeah, can't say much more. Next, Nelly Furtado, Loose. Just like the majority of music I got in this album collection or something like that, I want to get this because I grew up listening to songs like Promiscuous, Man-Eater, Say It Right. I remember seeing them on MTV and Fuse, I think, and really enjoying them. And so once I found this for $1, I decided to get, because Nelly Furtado, if there's maybe 3 or more songs on the CD and this for a good price, most of the time I'll pick it up. Next is Stone Temple Pilots. I think this album's called 12 Gracious Melodies. I got this because I'm a huge Stone Temple Pilots fan. Definitely one of my favorite rock bands or bands in general of all time. And yeah, I don't know what songs are here, but for the most part, I know I'm gonna like this album because it's Stone Temple Pilots, and I remember listening to their greatest hits album and enjoying mostly every song on that. So mostly, I think I'm gonna enjoy this album. And the last album or CD I got was Jet Get Born. Same as stuff like Nelly Furtado's Loose and Good Charlotte. I grew up on their songs when I was a kid. You know, the usual, Are You Gonna Be My Girl, Look What You've Done, Cold Hard Bitch. And yeah, $1, couldn't say more, other than I really like Jet's songs. So those were the albums and CDs. Let me show you the only movie I got for this Pickers vid, and that's Butter. I just got this because it was $1 at Blockbuster. Yeah, Blockbuster was going out of sale, so they had dollar movies. Decided to get this because it seems interesting about sculpting butter and making like statues and whatnot out of it. And some of the actors and actresses, for most part, I know or like I'm fans of in this film, like Jennifer Garner, Hugh Jackman, Olivia Wilde. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Butter. Now let's get on to the main like meat of this pickups video, which is the anime and manga, because of course that's what this channel is for, talking about anime and manga. Let's start with the manga first. First off, I got is Kamikaze Kaito Jane. I forgot which volume this is. I think it might be volume 3 or 4, but either way, I still need to like get the rest of this. And in terms of this manga, I really enjoyed it. I've seen some of the anime, liked it a ton. Read some of the manga, liked it a ton. And yeah, for those who don't know what this is about a girl who's the reincarnation of Joan of Arc, and she steals paintings because Satan poisoned them, or devils and whatnot poisoned them. So she steals them, and yeah, that's pretty much the basis of the story. Surprisingly, Viz did a reprint of this manga, and it's called Phantom Thief John. I recommend getting that over this because CMX, they're no more. Rest in peace. And yeah, Phantom Thief John. Next one I got is Fushigi Yugi, Volume 4. I watched some of the anime. I've read some of the manga of Fushigi Yugi. Though it's a shoujo, it's still a pretty decent manga. And yeah, for those who don't know what it's about, girl gets transported into a book, and the setting of that book is ancient China. So yeah, she just has adventures in there and is trying to get out. Fushigi Yugi. Next one I got is Volume 10 of Love Hina. Anybody who's a fan of the harem genre, or like manga in general, old school to be exact, know what Love Hina is. Of course, like the rest of these mangas, I'm still just trying to collect it, but Love Hina, found it for $2, and that's one of the reasons why I picked it up, as well as the fact that I wanted to get the whole series so I could start it. Next up is Volume 3 and 7 of Silent Mobius. The anime is considered one of my favorite anime of all time, so because of that, I've been trying to collect the manga as well, because yeah, I'm a huge fan, or a fan in general, of this series. For those who don't know what this is about, this series is about like a group of women who have all these superpowers and whatnot, kicking tons of demonic ass. Definitely a great series if you're looking for women who kick tons of ass while not looking over sexualized. Yeah, so yeah, Silent Mobius, Volumes 3 and 7. I think I still need to get maybe around like 6 or 7 more volumes of the series, and I'm done collecting it. Next is Volumes 2 and 5 of Chobits. Same thing, I found these for good prices and decided to pick it up. I really love the anime, definitely one of my all-time favorites. And yeah, considering like my sister I think picked up one of the volumes, I decided to collect the rest of it. For those who don't know what Chobits is about, it's about this guy falling in love with this android or robot, that robot chick he finds. And yeah, there's like a whole bunch of concepts and themes about love, loving robots, all that stuff. Yeah, most of you might have already seen the series. And the last manga I want to show that I got recently was Real About High School Volume 1. I remember seeing some of the anime of this and liking it. I read some of the manga way earlier and enjoyed it a ton, I think. So I decided to find this and pick it up. And yeah, Real About High School. From what I remember, I think it's about this chick right here. Loving like good fights and having rivalries with students in her school. Yeah, I think it might be like Ranma, without the hot springs and silliness. Yeah, all about the fighting. Yeah, can't say any more about this, or then I still need to collect the rest of the series. So those were the manga. Let me end off the video here by showing you all the anime I got. First off, I got volumes 2 and 3 of Toko. I got volume 1 and I still need to find it. But anyway, Toko, a really great series despite its short length and abrupt ending. Like, I still need to watch it, but I know about the abrupt ending and whatnot. But anyway, this was created by the guy who made Great Teacher Onizuka, and considering that, as well as the fact that I enjoyed the first episode, I decided to get the whole series. And yeah, for those who don't know what it's about these like creatures killing a bunch of people, and it's up to a group of people, I think called Toko, to stop the demons that are killing everybody, and yeah, and find out the truth on what the fuck just happened. So, Toko. Next up is Wild Arms, Volume 5. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any of this yet, or I can't say too much of it because I still haven't seen it. The reason why is because I want to play the games first. But anyway, Wild Arms, I decided to get this because I've been trying to collect a whole bunch of animes based off video games. And yeah, this is based off a JRPG set in the Wild Wild West. So, that's all I can say about that. Next anime I got is Volume 4 of Final Fantasy Unlimited. I think either this is the last one or another one I still need to get. And for the most part, I'm done with collecting a series. Even though I heard this anime to be bad in many ways, I still decided to get it because I'm a fan of the Final Fantasy series. You know how I am with collecting animes based on video games. And yeah, I can't really say much more about this. But anyway, an anime about Final Fantasy. Even though there's a chance I might not like it because of the things people say. Next anime I got was Season 1 of Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, it took me a while to finally get the series, or start getting the series. But anyway, Yu Yu Hakusho, definitely one of my all-time favorites. I grew up with this shit. Really amazing anime. And anybody who's an anime fan, for the most part, should already know what this anime is about. So I can't say much more about that. And the final anime I got for this pickup video is the first 2 parts of Persona 4 the animation. I of course want to get these because they were a good deal, and this is my favorite game of all time, or like an anime based off my favorite game of all time. Yeah, and for most part, as a person who played the games, I have to say this is a pretty decent adaptation. Though it kinda like messes up in some ways, still really enjoyable nonetheless. Yeah. But for those who haven't seen it, basically there's this guy named Yunarakami. He moves into this very small town, and during his move, like a whole bunch of like strange murders happen. So it's up to him and his friends to like solve it, because they're suddenly like involved in this case and whatnot. So yeah, Persona 4 animation, definitely a must watch in my opinion, or maybe that's my bias showing. But yeah, I love the game and I really enjoyed the series. So this right here is part 1, or like of many parts of all the things I've picked up during these past few months. So anyway, as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Take it easy, and until next video. And let's hope I actually make more videos this time around for this channel.